everyone at Assumption College. My name's Adam Voigt. I'm the founder and director of Real Schools, and I'd really like to use this video to invite the parent community at Assumption to come along to a really important parent session that I'm going to be running down at the school on Wednesday the 13th of March at 7 p.m. And it's going to be all about a long-term partnership that my organisation has with Assumption around how we can focus intently on building a strong, a relational and a productive school culture around your school. It's really important work. Most people, when I speak to them, parents and educators, when I speak to them and they tell me that, I ask them, is culture important? They tell me yes, but then they're not quite sure what it is. And culture for me is a very critical behavioural set. They're the things that we encourage and whether we like it or not, the things that we tolerate. So our partnership together is how we're using an approach that can build us consistency in the way that we approach that. We're choosing a methodology called Restorative Practices. And what I really like about the partnership that we're building with your school is that the leaders of your school that I've spoken to are intent about something, and that is, and look, to be honest, it's something that most Australian school leaders are intent about, which is getting on the same page with its parent community. The thing that's different about your school is that they actually want to write that page, and they want to write it in the company of parents. So the parent information session that I'm going to run is going to be a handful of things. First of all, it's going to be explaining to you why we need to walk this restorative practices path, how it is that it will help us to be able to build collaborative problem solvers out of your kids, to be able to show them how to work cooperatively with other people, and even how we're building a culture where poor behaviour choices and things like bullying are less likely to thrive, less likely to take root. And also it's about how we're preparing them for a future where the workforce is going to demand those skills from them. So we really want to get you on the same page around those things so that, I guess, first of all, you can know all about it. Second, you can contribute to it. And thirdly, you can understand how it is that we can work together. I have a very strong contention, and that is that Australian parents are still looking for things that they were looking for 40 or 50 years ago from their schools. And that is that they just want their schools to be great houses of learning. And we're going to explain how it is that we're doing teaching and learning through this restorative methodology. Secondly, they want to know that the school is working with them to build great citizens out of their kids. And we want you to know all of the tactics that we're using to do that, all of the language that we're using to do that, so that you can contribute to it at home. And I hope that emphasises to you that it's a really important evening, but I also want to promise you a fun one. It'll be engaging and it'll be ridiculously practical. I am the owner of a couple of teenagers myself, and I know full well how important it is to occasionally go and get some tips and tricks from somewhere else, and I hope that I can be genuine value to you that night and give you a great time as well. So put the date aside, Wednesday the 13th of March, it'll be at 7 p.m. down at the school. I'm really looking forward to meeting as many of you as I possibly can and to making a difference not only in your school but in the lives of the young person that you're raising for the future.